Well, I'm sitting here crocheting this swatch, trying to think of something uh, that I could teach you guys or somebody. Um, if it helps somebody, it helps somebody. Um, this is just kind of adding to my project list, stuff that I like to do. So I started making these videos. But yeah, maybe we'll switch colors or something right in the middle of the row. Um, just trying to come up with an idea of what to see. Maybe something quick I can show you. Yeah, maybe changing colors will do. We'll try that. Okay, I'm going to show you a quick way that I like to change colors throughout the pattern. Like say you're going to make a hat and you wanted to put some kind of design in it or whatever, but you didn't want to have to keep changing color or changing. This is kind of you're changing colors, but you're not. You just have to sew in a lot of tails. So basically, this is all I'm doing. I just go like here's where I want to change the color to. You always want to do it like right before you're going to change to the next color. So you want to your last stitch of this color that you're working on, like your main color, you want to leave 2 loops on your hook. All right, get your other color. No, very organized here. All right, and just kind of pull it through. Pull it through those 2 loops. All right. So now, then you're going to go and just work over top of your previous color. Don't cut it off, just work over top of it. Okay. And do however many stitches. In this case, we're going to do maybe 5. All right. 4 and 5. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut off this beginning tail right here because I don't want that anymore. I don't want to go over that anymore. Okay, so it cleans that up a little bit. So now we're going to continue. Say you want to continue working, or this is your last of this color. Okay, you're going to make the 2 loops. Okay, pull it towards you. Pull up your old yarn. Pull it through the last 2 loops. Okay, and now you can begin working with your old color. Just work over top of that for about 3 stitches. Or unless if you're going to change back over, then don't do this. Just keep going, and then you can switch over and go to your next color. You can do it like that, or like you can do maybe like, cause see how I did? I started up and I just worked over top of the tail right here in these 3 stitches. So now I'm just going to cut that off. See, so it's all good. All right. So now I can drop that, and then I can just continue working with the last color. Okay. And let me go finish this row, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, well, I'm back to the spot where I want to change colors again. So we leave the last 2 loops on the hook before you finish off that single crochet. Pull your new color through, and then work over your tails in your next stitch. So you worked them in. Now the only thing I see that I don't like about doing it this way, and I will tell you that in just a second. Let me finish this off. So you don't need to really go over that tail any longer. Cut that one off. I know you're wasting a line. you're not really wasting, because if you carried it through like I'm doing with this color, you would waste a lot of yarn actually. So this way you're saving a little bit of yarn. Okay, but I want to switch back over so I can point out something to you. So now we're on the last two. I'm going to leave the last two, pull this color, your working color, pull it to the front, pick up your old color. See, I'm teaching you two different things here at once, because that's usually how you do it, like when you're carrying your colors over. Carrying your colors, just keep doing that. Alright, so now I have a little bit of a tail. So I'm going to work over a few stitches over the color tail. And I decided to go with 3 after the color change before I cut off the yarn that I was working with. Okay, kind of give it a little bit more security. Okay, so we're going to stop right here. I'm going to show you this. So there's your color change. Okay, looks really good actually, doesn't it? Except I didn't pull my colors through. You have a little bit of bleed through with this tan color when it goes across, which is not a big deal. This way you have a little bit of bleed through, you know, with the color. So, I mean, you could go down as far as maybe 1 stitch over and then cut it off. That would probably be okay. Might be better, actually. See, I learn new things every day, so I thought I'd share that. Well, this was interesting. I like to do hats like this. Like if you're making a hat, like in the round, this is a good way to do it. That way you don't have to carry the yarn around, and it gives a little bit more stretch. You can't. I would suggest, like, if you're going to do this like that, I would suggest using two colors that kind of go together. Then you don't even notice it, and it just disappears. But yeah, it's in there pretty good, and it's not really coming out. So that's a good little technique that I figured out. I don't know. I might have saw it on somebody's video. Who knows? It's amazing where you think you pick something up and you saw it somewhere else. But anyway, just thought I'd share that. It was a fun little project, video, whatever. Have a good night.